Okay. I'm getting it. Okay. There we go. Just do a head bump, knock it out of my hand. Don't care it's on the ground. No. Get it. No. Hey, Kai. Hi, Kai. Here, Kai. Kai, look. Or not. Big Tom's here, causing trouble. Well, hello, Judy. Thanks for being here this Saturday evening. I hope you're having a great day. Hello, Betty. Thanks for being here this Saturday evening. Hope you're doing well. We got some light coming in because the sun's going down. Only 4 cats here because, well, Big Tom's here, and Big Tom just attacked Moo, and, well, Ethereal and Locket. All the Toms have ran because Big Tom is here. So, but I haven't seen him a couple of days, but nope, he's back. He's back to cause trouble. So it's just the girls here eating. No boy kitties. He scared all the boys away. He's so mean. I wish he'd stay at his house. I really do, but nothing I can do about that. I'm not sure, Judy. It might be a mockingbird because they sleep kind of up in here. So I think they're responding to seeing Big Tom near the trees. So I think, but I wouldn't swear to it. It could be wrong. Could be wrong. It sounds like it's making a distress call. Yeah, we only have one black cat this evening. I don't know where the other one is. So we have Little Noir, Edo, Kaizera, and Princess. The other cats are here, but they're hiding because of Big Tom being so rude. Oh yeah, there's lots of bird sounds. I hear the blue jays and the cardinals, lots of birds. There's a lot of communication going on this evening. I'll come out here later tonight. Hopefully Big Tom will go home and feed the boys. I haven't seen him in maybe 3-4 days, and I thought, well, maybe, he's decided to stay home, but no, he's here. Adele, are we getting full? Yeah, Judy, that was very interesting with me. I was rummaging through my shed and I found that purse that I hadn't used in about 20 years. And I'm like, well, let's just see what's in it. Let's just see what's in here. And it was just like a little time capsule of my life from 20 years ago. Well, hello, Daisy May. Hi, thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well this evening. It was just like, I was just, the incredible things, the key to the car I had then, my old checkbook, all kinds of business cards, receipts. And I was just at that time branching away from the business I had with my husband and starting my own business alone. And I found the receipt of where I had my first set of business cards made up was in there. And then I found like the tag that was on the key from the second car I bought. You know, when you had that little yellow tag on the key ring where I tore off and it was down there. Just all kinds of, it was just like a microcosm of what I was doing 20 years ago. Hello, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for being here this evening. I hope you're doing well. But I was like, oh, let's see what groceries cost. And I was like, oh my God. I wish you could still get cat food and Diet Coke for those prices. But, you know, some things never change because I was still buying the same things then as I would buy now. I am at least consistent. So the things that I was buying then wouldn't be any different than what I'm going to the store to buy. But, you know, I just pay a lot more for it now. But everything's a lot more now. But it was kind of like a little trip down memory lane. What was I doing 20 years ago? There's Kazera. Remember I was talking about how she was walking? You know, I made that video about how she wasn't walking very well. She's still not walking normally, but she's doing much better. Much better than she was a week ago. So I thought that was interesting that, you know, I'm still buying the same things. I haven't changed that much, and but I'm just how much more we're paying for things. And I bought a lot of stamps because I was sending out my mailers. This is all before social media. This is before social media and smartphones. You got to get in the Wayback Machine, you know. And you know, I had to let people know things through the mail. So I had all this, all the tickets in my business, but I was transitioning away from the way I was doing it by having a storefront and to making it where I was going to people's homes to do my business. And so I was sending out flyers. I sent out about at least 200, maybe 300 flyers. Of course, I had to buy a lot of stamps to let people know about my new business model. Well, hello, Rosemary. Hi, Rosemary. Thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see you. I hope you're doing well this evening. Yeah, and so I was like, you know, that's why I was buying some of these stamps because, and I did after I closed the storefront. I did take about 5-6 months off because I had been working. No time off except for some Sundays, but Sunday was usually an inventory day and maybe half of Monday. And I had just been pushing myself, no vacation, no sick days, just go for years. And so I thought, well, you know, I've got to figure out this new business model. So I did take a little time off just for me. Now, a lot of people had my number, And if they would call me, I would come see them, which they did. But I didn't push the business until a few months later. Hello, Burum. I hope I said that right. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm prattling on about something nobody cares about. I'm just reminiscing about the past. That Big Tom is hydrating. It's been raining on and off here. Not rain, but just sprinkles on and off all day. Hey, Ethereal's out. Hey, Ethereal. Did that scare you? Did that scare you when Big Tom attacked Moo? And anyway, so when I was in my storefront, just the old-fashioned business, the old-fashioned business model. If you have a store, people come in, da-da-da. And I was thinking, you got to think about it outside of the box. I was trying to come up with a new idea to do something different. And so I said, well, instead of sitting here hoping somebody comes in, or if there's too many people come in and you can't wait on them all, I started doing it by appointment in people's homes. And so I did take a couple months off, a few months off, and then started sending out my flyers. But people did have my number, and they were calling me, and they were like, I went to your store and you're not there, so I can, and I was just letting people know I had this idea in my mind. Hey, what would y'all think about this? And here's my cell phone number. I'm not going out of business. If you see one day that this store's not open, I'm still doing it, and you can call me and I'll come to your house and I'll be able to give you better prices because I don't have to pay rent on the store. Oh, Burum, it was a custom picture frame business. Hello, Robert. Hi, Robert. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you this evening. Hope you're doing well. And so I was having people call me because I gave my number out to everybody. Here's my number. Call me if you ever need me. Just because this business is not open does not mean I'm not doing it. And so I was still getting calls. If people called me, I did it, but I wasn't actively pursuing it because I needed a little break because I was going through my divorce at the same time, And it was not a pleasant divorce. He's like, I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to do that to you. I'm going to, making all kinds of threats. And anyway, so that was, I found all the stuff where I was spending, the money, buying the business cards, having flyers printed up, buying all the stamps to mail it out. Now, nowadays, you can just go on Facebook or something like that and contact people, hey, Chucky Joe, just letting you know, whatever, and set up a Facebook page or an Instagram or whatever. And, but, you got to consider this is 20 years ago, and that stuff was not around. Look, she's walking. She still doesn't walk as well, but she's not staggering the way she was. So it just kind of shows you how much things has changed, that social media has changed things so much that now would I mail out 200 to 300 flyers to people with all those stamps and all that, writing out the, addressing each envelope and folding the flyer and putting in the, everything in the envelope. And, it would be done really different nowadays. But, so much has changed since then. I mean, social media has really changed society and how we do things. Yeah, I mean, it took me, I don't know how long to because I didn't always write. I had started writing down people's um, addresses when they would give me a check. Well, not everybody used a check. People used credit cards, so I'd have to look in the phone book. So I had to look it up in the old-fashioned phone book, the old-fashioned white pages, and go through there. What's their name? What's their address? Yeah, Biram, I really think it changed a lot. It would be so much easier nowadays. I could have just done it on social media and contacted people like that. But I had to go through the phone book for the people I didn't write down their address. And I actually, yes, Robert. A lot of kids nowadays have never even seen a phone book. Um, and but a lot of people that my really good customers that I really had a great relationship with, I called them on the phone. I said, hello, this is Jackie Joe. That's not my name, but from the frame shop, da da da, I want to let you know about this. It's a book with pictures of phone. It's funny. Now, I had a cell phone. I've had a cell phone for a billion years, But, back then, a cell phone, all it did was call and text, That's it. You could get a call and a text. I think that was about it. They were just, basic. But I did let everybody, many, many of my really good customers, I'd call them. Moo's out. Here's Moo. Poor Moo's traumatized. Oh, mean old Big Tom hurt my Moo. Come here, Moo. Come here. All right. I'll feed you later this evening, Moo. And so I don't know how much time I spent into addressing those envelopes and folding up the flyers, but it was really exciting to start something new and different that nobody else was doing. Yes, Buram. I remember that they charged you for everything you did on the cell phone. Every call. You could buy so many minutes. I remember when you bought the minutes. And you could get so many, that you bought the minutes, and once you used them, they charged you this much more or whatever. So much for text. That it was a lot to use a cell phone. I was spent back then to do nothing but make calls, and I did not do any texting at all whatsoever. It was just making calls or getting calls. I was spending over $80 a month. Over $80 a month. And then your most basic little cheap cell phone was like $200 for a little flip phone. Seriously, $200 for just a basic flip phone. And and that's, they was call, you get a call, and I never did any texting, but I was spending a lot of money every month because I made a lot of calls. Yeah, they look like a big brick, those old cell phones, Robert. Judy, it is a good idea to have a landline phone, because you never know when something's going to go wrong with the towers. And we kept the landline here up until about 3 years ago. And I said, we're not using that thing. It's just nothing but scammers calling. I said, I have 2 cell phones. And it was like a lot of money for something just to sit there. Well, hello, Mr. Zani. Do they not have the 900 chat numbers anymore? I'm sure they do somewhere, Mr. Zani. I imagine they took a lot of money from men too. Well, hey, Charity! Hey, Charity, thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see everyone. So yeah, it was kind of like a little walk down memory lane of what's in the old purse. And I was like, oh my God, look at these receipts. I thought it was so cool to find the receipts and find what things cost 20 years ago. I mean, there's been a lot of water under the bridge, and a lot of things have happened to me in that 20 years. Yeah, I'm going to put out some more. Moo, come back. You want some more? Kitty, 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 kitty. Moo. Moo, come here. Kai, Kai, here. Here. Here he's coming back. And the thing about it is about my business was everybody I knew told me that it was a stupid idea. Everybody said it's stupid. It's stupid. You're fail. Hello, Faith. Thank you for being here this evening, Faith. So nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Well, Biram, thank you for being here. Oh, that's so kind of you to say that you like my shorts. Other YouTubers, other people I know who do YouTube, Biram, they have criticized me for doing shorts. You shouldn't do shorts. It's destroying your channel. I mean, I've had several of them berate me and talk down to me because of my shorts. And, but I've gotten so many great new friends from my shorts. So thank you, Biram. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying that. Have a great evening. Yeah, I've had a lot of people who do YouTube, and they have really, I mean, they talk down to me like I'm stupid. You're doing too many shorts. It's destroying your channel. Your channel will never grow. And I've met so many wonderful people through shorts that might have never seen my channel otherwise. Don't scratch me. No scratchies. Oh, Rosemary, I found a receipt, and I don't know what my mother did with it, of when my grandfather was going out to buy the ingredients to make a cake, and things were just a few cents from back in like the 50s or something. Oh, look, there goes Big Tom. He's going after him. Run, Moo. Look at Big Tom. He's so rude. Yeah, I know that, Mr. Sonny, but, you know, they were all, so many people have criticized me. Oh, it throws off the algorithm, and the people you get from shorts won't be good viewers, and so many YouTubers have been rude to me, Mr. Sonny, and talked down to me like I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. And they don't know me. I have an accent, yeah, I have an accent, but it's an accent. That doesn't mean I'm unintelligent. And I've had people who say, oh goodness, there goes Big Tom. You know, the people say, well, I discovered your channel through shorts, and they became great viewers. Not every one of them do. Yeah, you know, the thing about oh, I do ignore them, Mr. Zani. I've had them tell me, hey, would you like some advice for your channel? And I'm like, no, thank you. I'm going to do me. I'm doing what I like, and I ignore them. I just do me. Well, thank you, Judy. I've had so many people who do like the accent, but so many people also mistake it for a sign of being unintelligent. So many people think that all Southerners are not the sharpest tools in the shed, It's just an accent. That's all it is. I don't think we should make snap judgments about people like that. Um, so I think a lot of it is perpetuated by all those TV shows that were out in the 60s, like the Beverly Hillbillies, uh, Andy Griffith, a whole lot of them. Anybody, that we're backwards, and I don't know, but yes, Mr. Zani, a person can be dumb no matter where they're from, and yeah, I've been on live streams where they're talking about how to grow your channel, and I would just have them just come over there and just talk to me like I'm a piece of trash. Because, oh, well, you're not doing this right, and you should do that, and you should do it. I'm like, you do what you want on your channel, and I do what I want on my channel. And yeah, maybe I might not ever have a big channel, but I'm not going to pretend to be somebody I'm not, you know. Um, I mean, I know a lot of people play games, and I'm not criticizing the people who play games. I am not, in no way, but this old girl don't play games. I've never played, well, when I was a kid, people would make me play games. But as an adult, I've never played a game of any kind. A lot of people are cutesy or funny and use cute music or something's amusing. And that's not me. I'm a very serious person. And the point of my channel was to be calm and relaxing, not fun. And I'm not a fun person. You know what? Mr. Sani, that's when I had my business. I had to go to meet each person, whoever they were and whoever they wanted me to be. Because that's how I was going to make the money. Well, hello, Chris. Thank you for being here, Chris, this evening. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, when I had my business, I had to, no matter, I had to figure out who they were and what they wanted and who they needed me to be so I could make the sale. It was all about sales because I had to sell something. And so I had to go in there and, if they had baby pictures and I'm not into babies, I had to go, oh my gosh, the cutest baby ever. Oh my goodness, what's its name? And oh my, how old? It's just like I was totally entranced by this baby, which I could have cared less because I'm not into babies, not my thing. Or they had hunting, they'd been on a hunting trip and or sports. I framed a lot of stuff that was sports themed. I have zero interest in sports. I framed lots of jerseys and photographs. I mean, a large part of my business was sports. And I had to pretend I was interested. Oh, they won the game? Really? Which I could have cared less. Give me my check and I'll go. Yeah, there's Big Tom contemplating his next move. Because if I went in there and said, oh my God, I hate sports, I don't know anything about it. Oh, it's so stupid. They weren't going to use me. And I had to go in there and just, whatever they were so enthusiastic about to spend several $100s to frame, I had to go in there and act like it's the most important thing I've ever seen in my life. But no, I'm doing things my way, and if my channel doesn't grow, fine. If it does grow, fine. It is what it is, and I am what I am, and but that bird has been, it's a mockingbird. I can see it now. When Judy asked me earlier what kind of bird that is, I can see it. It's right there on that limb sticking out. You can't see it on camera, but yeah, it's a mockingbird. Very unhappy to see Big Tom. Hello, Susanna. Well, thank you for being here this evening. Oh, your first time to my live stream. Everyone, welcome Susanna. Check out her channel if you want to. So nice of you to visit us. I think you're in the Philippines, Susanna, so I'm not sure what time it is there. Yeah, when I went to when I had a customer, I had to be whatever they needed me to be, because that's how I made my money. I couldn't go in there and say what I was thinking or what I was feeling. It had to be all about them and what they were enthusiastic enough about. I did a lot of wedding portraits, and I'm not into weddings either. I was married, but I did not have a wedding, per se. So, my mother said, you can't get married and not wear a dress. And I said, watch me. I said, I don't think anybody here is big enough to put a dress on me and keep it on me. And she said, no, you have to wear a dress. And I said, no, I don't have to do anything. And my mother was not happy about the fact that I didn't put on the poofy dress. But I always march to the beat of my own drum. You ever heard that saying, you march to the beat of your own drummer, or however it goes? I've always done that. And, like, who cares what people think? But when it comes to making money, yes, you do have to care what people think. And I always said there was me, and then there was the business me. And I would leave me in the car. I'd leave myself in the car. Oh, we got hydration going on. And the business me would get out and meet with my clients. And then I could be myself again once I got into the car. So we got Noir over here hydrating. And Edo is over here hydrating also. Remember, everyone, it's very important to drink plenty of water. That bird is just persistent in its displeasure with seeing these cats. Oh, Rosemary, last night our neighbor bought over some fried fish and hush puppies and fried squash. I don't know if y'all fry squash up north, but it was really good. And it made me think of my other job when I worked in a restaurant that served fish. So it made me think of that. Everything's making me think about my past life. Yes, everyone, welcome Susanna. She's a new friend of the channel. And if y'all could, y'all going to check out her channel? I'll give Susanna a wrench. Susanna, let me give you a wrench. Okay, Susanna, you have a wrench. Oh, 846. Okay. Well, that's not too different than it is here. It's 7:46 here. Yeah. Oh, AM. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Judy, I worked there for 7 years. And I also lived on the property. Yeah, I figured it was about morning time over there, Susanna. Yeah, I worked in that the kitchen for 7 years, and I liked it. I mean, it was hard work, physically, it was very physically demanding to do it, but I loved it because I had a job to do and I did it, and I didn't have to be or do anything but just do the job. Just get the job done. Do it quickly, do it well, and just get the job done. Yeah, I'm starting to hear the frogs too, Rosemary. When you have to, when you're in the customer service part of business, uh, you it's different than having just a job to do and do the job. It's about you have to look a certain way, act a certain way, dress a certain way, say the right things. Whereas if you have a something that's goal oriented, just get in there and do the work. Oh no, here comes Big Tom. Oh no, Big Tom. Go home, Big Tom. Go home. Now he's going to hydrate. So when I worked there, I could walk to work. I lived on the catfish farm, and I could actually walk to work. I was so close. Which was nice. I didn't have to worry about having a car. Just walk there. I kind of do miss that job, though. I really did enjoy it a lot. Miss doing anything, though. I'm really, really do miss doing anything. I miss working. A lot of people are very anti-work, but I was never that. I always loved being busy, having a job. The birds are now, they're flying into this tree here. They just flew from there to over here. They're really communicating with each other. Oh, I saw a brown thrasher. There's a brown thrasher in there too that just flew by. I don't see brown thrashers all the time. Well, thank you, Judy. The birds and the flowers makes the void of work in my life bearable. I really, really do miss having setting a goal for myself and living up to it. I really do miss that. Yeah, Rosemary, a brown thrasher is a larger bird. It's as big as a blue jay. And they're called thrashers because when they eat, they do thrash on the ground. They thrash. This is little Noah, and she is looking big, Judy. Unfortunately, she can't seem to raise kittens. Now, if I remember back when I was talking about Kazera could not walk well, and that I was thought it might be something associated with her pregnancy. Monday, she did give birth. They seemed really small. They never took any milk from her. They would not nurse. I even got out a bottle with milk replacement. They would not take that. They refused all food. And they only lived maybe 6 hours. Um, so unfortunately, Kaisera's kittens were maybe they were premature or something, but they did not live. Uh, Here comes Ethereal. Here he comes. Hey, Ethereal. Hey, Ethy. Oh, is it snuggle time, Ethereal? Is it Snuggles? Okay. Were you hiding from Big Old Tom? Big Tom's a mean one, ain't he? He likes his snuggles. Don't you, Ethereal? Yes, he does. He's going to eat a little more. He's hungry. Now, I cannot even get close to her except for when she's eating, but to touch her, no. 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 She wants nothing to do with me. And I've tried and tried to get her to be tame, but nope, it's not happening. I was hoping we'd see a sunset this evening, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. It might be too cloudy. So, like, it has been raining on and off. Not hard rain, but on and off all day. And unusually cool for this time of the year, which I am not complaining about that. But it's been cool because of the very thick cloud cover. But it's been 100% humidity. Very, very humid. Oh, Ethereal is back. Hello, Ethereal. Lots of nice bird song tonight. They're really communicating with each other. I'm hearing several species of birds this evening. Mr. Sonic. Yeah, everybody is always saying, "Oh, hit this button, hit that," and I'm like, if people like it, I think most people know to do it if they want to. I don't think me asking people to hit the like button is going to make them do it if they don't want to. You know, if there's somebody who has a YouTube channel, they know that that helps the channel. Um, and if no matter how much I ask somebody, if they don't want to do that, they're not. How nicely I ask, please don't forget to hit that like button. Like, share, and subscribe. That's what everybody says. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. People are going to do what they want to do. Oh, thank you, Rosemary. I appreciate that. The more, it's all about the algorithm for YouTube. The more activity they see, the more likes something gets. Comments help too, because they see the traffic. Even if it's a negative comment, they see the traffic on the channel, the goings on a channel. But the likes, they look for something that gets more than 50 likes on a video. And then once you get around that 50 like threshold, they will really push it out there. And if you can manage to get 100 likes, then they'll push it out even more. But I've seen videos who get lots and lots of views and nobody ever stops to think about hitting the like button. Because a lot of people don't realize how, and it's not a person sitting here watching this, it's all a computer, it's all an algorithm saying, oh, look, there's a lot going on over here, or there's, this channel's, got a lot going on. And I see some channels, and they're small channels, but they get lots and lots and lots of views. You just know they're buying that. There's resources where you can go and pay people to run your videos, get your view count up. You just know that's what they're doing. There's no way a channel with a couple hundred people is getting thousands upon thousands of views for every video. And I mean, yeah, I've seen, been solicited more than once. I can help you with this and that and da-da. And I'm like, no, thank you. Because if you get caught doing it, they take your channel down. I want my views to come from legitimate people, whether they like it or not, whether they watch or not. Oh, if you never seen your analytics on your channel and you put out a video and it's a little bit longer and it shows how long people actually watch the video, it's so disheartening. It's like, oh, they watched 30 seconds. It does. It kind of will hurt your feelings a little bit. She's like, yeah, whatever. It's all part of doing YouTube, You just put out a video, hope for the best, But it is something about the more fussy Miracle is, and I mean this literally, when Miracle is miracling, when Miracle is being difficult and making a fuss, that will get the views. Somebody his no sounds triggers the algorithm and it will get the views. I don't know why. The cuteness is not going to really get the views. It's the cranky cat, the cranky Miracle that gets the views. But it's not hard to have a cranky Miracle. If he gets in a comfortable spot and I try to move him, you got a cranky Miracle. Definitely. And when it's hot, he's going to be cranky till it gets cool. Like me. We're going to be cranky until it gets cool. Yeah, Rosemary, all my top-rated videos are usually a Miracle being difficult. Or the long-form videos where he's going, no. YouTube will push that out there for some reason. That's fine with me. a lot of people who are new to the channel or just find it scrolling around take it all the wrong way. And that's just Miracle. And I call it miracling. Miracle is miracling. He's just being Miracle. That's just Miracle, telling me how he feels about the situation. And like, no, I won't move and whatever. Hello, Barton Sarving. Thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see you. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well this evening. Oh yeah, Barton's. It's not. You found me right before I'm going to be going off. This phone is about to die at any point in time. I just don't have much battery life left in this phone anymore. But it's been a good one. I've had it for over 5 years, and I've used it heavily all day, every day for 5 years. So I've got my money's worth out of the phone. The phone has, definitely gotten my money's worth. Well, I haven't been doing as many lives, Bartons. I don't remember the last time I did one. Maybe earlier this week, maybe. I've got so much going on that I'm just not doing them as often as I was. My mother seems to be getting worse and worse. And, but I don't want to, talk about that. I don't want to dwell on the bad things. This is all about cats and nature and the bird song and the frogs and the sun going down, and not about the horrific thing I got going on in my life. Nobody wants to hear about that. Don't want to bring anybody down. So I haven't been doing as many live streams because so much is going on. So you probably haven't been missing me. I just haven't been doing it. Yeah, I'm trying to stay positive, Bartons. I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying to find my joy where I can. Wherever I can find some little piece of happiness, I'll take it, A nice sunset, the cats, a walk in the woods, chocolate. Oh, there comes Moo. Hey, Moo. He's looking for Big Tom. I hate it that Big Tom is so rude. No, Bartons, I'm maybe only doing a couple a week, if even that. Plus, our evenings have been kind of rainy. Just about every evening has been rainy. And, and I've discovered if I'm not in a great place mentally, emotionally, maybe it's not a good idea that I do a live stream. That, if I'm frustrated, just like right before I came out here, I'd made this pasta dish, and my mother had spilled half of it all over herself and the chair, and I was very upset. And I have to say, it's just some food. It's just some food. Just some food, And let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go. Stop getting so upset. Just let it go. There's bigger things to be upset about. But in the moment, the food's going everywhere, and I'm like, I just cooked this, and she's spilling it, and I'm thinking no more plates. I'm thinking, I don't know if anybody else has ever took care of an older person. I think out of the plate phase, and now we can only give it to her food in a very deep bowl because she keeps tilting her plate. Do you want some more? And so I'm thinking this from now on. I think we're doing the bowls. I think we're gonna have to get away from plates because she's tilting that plate and just spilling it everywhere. So I think we've entered into the bowl phase of feeding. But at least she can still feed herself. I mean, I know they get to the point where they won't be able to feed themselves. And I have to hide the cat food. If she finds the cat food, she'll try to eat it. She will eat it. I'm serious. What, she can't see the cat on the bag? I'm not making this up. She just sees a bag and she'll open it up and it's just like a bag of potato chips. Hey, Adam. Hey, Adam, thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well this evening. Yeah, she sees a bag of cat food. I'm like, there's a cat on the front. And the other night I came into the living room and she had that bag in the chair with her. And I said, what are you doing with the cat food? She said, I've got some food. And I'm like, yeah, that's cat food. And I'm like, what? You're not eating that? Yeah, it's good. And I'm like, oh my God. So I have to hide it. Anything my mother sees, Barton, she will consume it. Anything. And so I have to be careful what I leave where. She doesn't have any like, oh, I shouldn't eat this or I shouldn't eat that. I have to be really careful what I leave around. And if she finds something that is food, she will eat it all, and it'll all be gone. Like Pop-Tarts or whatever, it'll just all be gone. Well, that was my signal. This phone's about to die. Thank you all for being here this evening. I truly do appreciate it. I thank all of you for stopping by. Don't think we're going to have a nice sunset this evening. Too cloudy, but we did get to see the cats and hear some birds. Yes, I know. This is so exciting that we hardly know what to do with ourselves. Oh my God, the most thrilling hour on YouTube. Clearly, this is the most excitement that can be had on YouTube. I'm being very facetious. It's okay, Adam. Nothing happened at all. You didn't miss a thing, Adam. Not a thing. Not one damn thing. Not a thing happened. Just watching some cats. Watching paint dries. This. Oh, thank you, Barton. So nice of you to say. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to be friendly to everyone, welcoming, except for sometimes somebody gets here with a kid with a smart mouth. I love you too, Rosemary. I love all of you. Thank you all for being here this evening. This phone's about to die. I hope y'all all have a great rest of your weekend. And those of you who are fathers, happy Father's Day. And if y'all want to, go watch my video about the very old grocery store receipt and see what food cost 20 years ago. I just released it a couple hours ago. I discovered a really old receipt in an old purse. It was shocking at how much things have went up. So, good night, everybody. Thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it more than words can say. Bye, everybody.